Razaban from FightHype.com. With me, promoter Eddie Hearn. Eddie, you alright?
Yeah, good. Great turnout. Big fight, big fight. I think Mr. Haye'S on his way soon, so looking forward to it. Big night on Saturday at the O2.
Glad we don't have rain.
Yes. We were due to be in Covent Garden today outdoors, which would have been nice, but considering I'm very pleased we have a roof over our heads, and yeah, it's a great turnout.
Reflecting back on the press conference 2 days ago, I know we only spoke 2 days ago, Adam Mori is his lawyer.
Yeah.
His speech had just gone viral.
I know, it's massive numbers. I've known Adam for a while. I mean, even when he was a lawyer at Michigan Deraya, we worked together on stuff, and I didn't know, like, I wasn't 100% sure whether he was joking or not. So I sort of went up to him today and I went, Adam, your speech was unbelievable, man. I said, I don't know if it's a wind-up or not. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, oh no. So obviously it was, you know, it was for real, and it was great. You know, I love that sort of stuff. And I think people are trying to talk on behalf of Haye, because Haye's trying not to talk, and he's trying to just keep his emotions completely in check. So you saw Salas sort of pipe up, you know, you saw obviously Adam Morley, so it's all good. I think the press conference is going to be fun tomorrow.
Do you think we're going to see David Haye get more emotionally involved? Is he going to stay behind?
No, he's only got one. He's got two things to do. He's not going to come face to face here today, so he's got a press conference tomorrow and he's got to wait. That's all he's got to survive. We know what he wants to say. Like, you know, there's little snippets of like in his Instagram where it's like 5 days to go till I knock him out. Remember him last time? Well, last time I remember it was like 3 o'clock on fight night. He was in the ring testing the ropes. He was doing like a Facebook Live, going, this Bellend's going to get knocked out right here. Now he's completely humble, or he appears to be humble. But I think as well is he knows that his career's on the line. Like, this could be the last time you ever see David Haye in the ring on Saturday. And by the way, he's had a great career, and he's been a great servant of British boxing as well. But as far as I'm concerned, it ends on Saturday, and I truly believe that.
Obviously, David Haye is in a scenario where he's a lot older than Tony Bellew, been through more wars than Tony Bellew. If Bellew was to lose,
I don't know about that. No, when you talk about go through wars, I mean, listen, he's you know, what wars has he been through recently? Okay, the Bellew fight, maybe that was a war, but obviously he was injured as well. But pre that fight, you know, obviously he's 2 comeback fights over in a round or 2 rounds. The Derek Chisora fight, that weren't a war. The Vladimir Klitschko fight, that weren't a war. The Audley Harrison fight, obviously that weren't a war. The John Ruiz fight, that wasn't a war. The Bellew fight, that weren't a war. Tough, but he moved all night. So, like, outside of his Carl Thompson fights and sort of cruiserweight stuff, he ain't really been in a war. But I didn't know how big his balls were. Well, they were big in that last fight. Like, you have to take your hat off to Haye in that sense, because there's no quitting. And I didn't know whether there was or not, and Tony told me before the last fight, there's no quitting. They've known each other for years, you know. So I just think when you walk to that ring knowing this could be the last time you ever do this, the mentality changes a little bit. And when it gets tough in the fight, when you're inside and Tony's pulling you around and he's hurting you, is that the moment where you turn around and say, I'm done, it's over. And you know, I don't know how this fight ends, but there's going to be a lot of drama, like last time.
Where does Tony Bellew go if victorious?
People say to me, like, where do you think this sits, this fight, with regards to heavyweight division? I don't really view it like that. I just say where this fight sits for their careers. So one's a WBC cruiserweight champion, one's a former undisputed cruiserweight champion and world heavyweight champion. And they've both been unbelievable servants of British boxing. And it's likely that the loser on Saturday night may never fight again. Especially if it's David Haye. 100% Haye loses on Saturday, he will not box again. So there's a lot on the line, you know. And for Haye, does he have aspirations to fight again for the world heavyweight title? Maybe. I don't know if he's necessarily focused on the titles. I'm guessing he'd love the Joshua fight and things like that, but he's not on the radar for those fights. If he wins impressively, is he? I don't know. But this is just about these 2 guys going in a fight for no belts, to fight for pride and fight for their careers.
I know you say he's not on the radar for Joshua, but obviously the British
at the moment. I mean, listen, anything can happen. Bellew could spark Haye and then go on and have a big heavyweight win and might turn around and go, do you know what, I'll fight Joshua. So both guys are small. You know, Joshua's a monster. and it'd be interesting to see what they come in for in this fight. I think Tony's going to come in lighter, and I think Haye'S going to come in lighter as well. So anything can happen, but at the moment, like it's not even, you know, but I think it's more important things for him to worry about, like his career.